Welcome to Storytime with Elijah. Today's story takes us to a grand old mansion on the outskirts of town, where a young couple named Emily and Mark had just moved in. The mansion was beautiful, with high ceilings, grand chandeliers, and a sense of history that filled the air. But it wasn't long before they realized that the mansion held more than just memories, it held secrets. One evening, as they explored their new home, they noticed something strange. A small door tucked behind a bookshelf in the study. It was almost invisible, hidden in the shadows, but Emily's curiosity led her to it. "Mark, come here," she called, her voice tinged with excitement. "I think I've found something." Mark joined her, and together they opened the door. What they found was a staircase leading down into a forgotten part of the mansion. The air grew colder as they descended, the walls covered in cobwebs and dust. At the bottom they found a room, small, dark, and unsettling. But what stood out most was an old trunk in the corner. With shaky hands, Emily opened it. Inside there were photographs, journals, and letters, stories of a family that once lived there but with a disturbing twist. The more they read, the more they realized that this family had vanished without a trace. And now, Emily and Mark began to feel the presence of something, or someone, watching them. Days passed and strange things began happening in the mansion. Doors would open and close on their own. Whispering voices echoed through the halls, and the cold, unsettling feeling that something wasn't right followed them everywhere. Emily, once excited about their new home, now felt trapped by the very place she had fallen in love with. One night, Mark woke up to find Emily standing at the edge of the bed, staring blankly into the darkness. "Emily? What's wrong?" Mark asked, his voice trembling. But she didn't answer. Instead, she began walking towards the study, where they had first found the hidden door. Mark followed her, calling her name, but she was in a trance-like state. As they reached the door, she suddenly stopped, turned to Mark, and whispered, "They're still here." Mark froze. The air around them grew colder, and he felt an overwhelming presence. The hidden room wasn't just a part of the house. It was the heart of its dark secret. And now they were connected to it in ways they couldn't escape. They tried to leave the mansion the next day, but no matter how far they drove, they always found themselves back at the front gates. The mansion had claimed them, just like it had claimed the family before them. Emily and Mark had discovered the secret room in the mansion, but they didn't realize that some doors should never be opened. So, if you ever find yourself in an old house and you see a door that doesn't belong, think twice before you open it. You never know what forgotten past might still be lurking inside.